Hi, everybody. Welcome to John's Weather Forecast Center for June 11th, 2024. This is the evening edition. Sorry it's a little late, but I figure I'd get out another video before calling it a night. So, this is what we got going on as of 1:58 Z. We have flood watches in southern Florida. We have excessive heat warnings and heat advisories from valleys of California, Nevada, and into Arizona and southwestern New Mexico and the far western tip of Texas. And we have wind advisories in Washington State and the northern tip of Idaho. SPC outlooks for tonight. Small marginal 1 out of 5 here in southern Colorado. Another 1 out of 5 here in southern Texas, which includes San Antonio. And another small area here in southern Florida, including Miami. There is a small 2% chance of tornadoes here in southern Florida. Hail risk is a 5% here in southern Colorado and in southern Texas, including San Antonio. And 5% chance of damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour here in southern Texas and southern Colorado. Tomorrow's outlook. This has expanded from earlier today. There is a slight risk of severe thunderstorms for northern Iowa, far northeastern Nebraska, far eastern South Dakota, and we'll just say all of Minnesota, and a slight risk surrounding that goes into much of Wisconsin, the rest of Iowa, more of eastern Nebraska, South Dakota, and North Dakota. The 5% tornado risk has expanded as well, basically expanded from now northern Iowa all the way to the Canada border with a 2% risk surrounding that. Hail. There is a 15% chance of hail exceeding 1 inch in diameter. This hatch risk, which has expanded as well, is 10% chance of hail exceeding 2 inches in diameter. And the green is the 5% chance surrounding that. Wind, there is 15% chance of winds exceeding 55, 60 miles an hour for much of Minnesota, northern Iowa, and barely scraping the northeastern and eastern parts of Nebraska and South Dakota. Thursday, this has not changed since the afternoon edition, so basically it's the 1 out of 5 risk goes from southeastern Wyoming, northeastern Colorado, through much of Kansas, through much of Missouri, southern part of Iowa, much of Illinois, northwestern part of Indiana, and much of Michigan, with a slight risk extending from Kansas City to just north of St. Louis and into western Illinois. Probabilities right now is a 15% chance of significant severe weather in the same area where the level 2 out of 5 risk is highlighted, and the green area 5% chance of significant severe weather as highlighted in the marginal risk. Excessive rainfall outlook. This goes until 12Z tomorrow. There is a 5% chance of flash flooding from Dallas to San Antonio to Houston. There is a 15% chance of flooding in southern Florida and a 5% farther north. Day 2, this goes to Thursday at 12Z. 5% chance of flash flooding possible in Iowa, southern Minnesota, and western Wisconsin. 5% here in southeastern Texas, and 15% chance of flash flood guidance being met here in Florida, with 5% farther north. Thursday going into Friday at 12Z. 5% chance of flash flooding in much of Illinois, northeastern Missouri, southeastern Iowa, and most of western Indiana, Indianapolis included, Chicago included, just north of St. Louis. And again, 15% chance of flash flooding in southern Florida, with 5% farther north. Here's the mile run. Mile run as of, let's see here, it's 18Z from GFS. We have some showers and storms here in central Texas, drifting southeast. And southern Florida was a complete washout today. As we move in time, Florida gets inundated again. We've got storms bubbling up here in southern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. They will drift southeast and dissipate as they move east. And then this is now Friday, pardon me. Storms firing up here in Illinois and Indiana, and that also drops southeast. Meanwhile, Invest 90L that has formed today in the Gulf of Mexico will cross Florida and could develop into something over the weekend in the Atlantic and southeast. As we continue forward, we have more storms firing up in Nebraska and Kansas on Saturday. They will migrate northeast And then again on Sunday, more showers and thunderstorms scattered about from Kansas to Minnesota. Continue on. Then we got tropical moisture trying to plume up from the Gulf of Mexico into Louisiana. And we got showers and thunderstorms developing here in southern Nebraska and central Illinois. And they will move east with a front. Stop it here on Tuesday of next week. And we got a plume of tropical moisture that's about ready to go into southeastern Texas. While we got basically a front coming in with scattered showers and thunderstorms. As we move forward, going into Wednesday of next week, the plume of moisture finally reaches southeastern Texas, while the northeast will get a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of those may be severe. That pushes off, and the tropical moisture lingers down in southern Texas. And the moisture still lingers in southern Texas, and just isolated showers and thunderstorms, popcorn in the Midwest, Mid-Atlantic, and then Florida. As we move forward, more scattered showers and thunderstorms in the Midwest, southern Texas, now getting into Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee. Now we're getting into Friday. Now we're getting 9-10 days out, so this could change, but there is a piece of energy dropping down from Canada which will spark thunderstorms in South Dakota, which could be severe. On the 22nd, there's a chance of, if this is right, there'll be showers and thunderstorms in Minnesota and in North Dakota with this low coming down from Canada. Those may be severe. That drifts into Canada with a line of showers and thunderstorms. And on Sunday the 23rd, this is a long way out, so this will more than likely change, but they have a tropical system out in the Gulf of Mexico. Let me get to that point again. And that looks like it's going to make impact along the Mississippi, Alabama Gulf Coast as a pretty strong hurricane. But this is the 24th. We're at the 11th, so it's 13 days out. So this will more than likely change. And then that goes inland, and then a bunch of showers and thunderstorms in the southeast. And that will linger for days. Again, that's showing a 968 hurricane going into Mississippi and Alabama Gulf Coast. That is subject to change. That's only 1 mile run. There'll be many more. So the solution will not be definitive till we get closer. For tonight's lucky random city 7-day forecast, we have picked Benton, Louisiana. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 66. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 88. Wednesday night, clear with a low of 64. Thursday, sunny with a high of 91. Thursday night, clear with a low of 65. Friday, sunny and hot with a high near 95. Friday night, clear with a low of 68. Saturday, sunny and hot with a high near 96. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low of 72. Sunday, sunny and hot with a high near 96. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low of 74. Monday, 30% chance of showers and storms, mostly sunny with a high near 90. Monday night, partly cloudy with a low around 75. And Tuesday, 30% chance of showers, thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a high near 92. If you like this content, press the like button. If you totally like this content, please subscribe. Thank you, and have a good night.